Hello, everyone. I'm Deb Whitcas with High School Sports on SI, where we showcase the rising high school athletes who are making a splash in sports. Today, my guest is Delaney Kroll. She is a junior softball star who attends Cinnaminson High School in Cinnaminson, New Jersey. She also plays for Starz Gold National Bun. As a sophomore, she was ranked the #1 2026 power hitter in New Jersey and also holds several single season and career school records. She was also recently ranked number 37 on the 2026 Extra Innings Softball National Hitter Hot List. Everybody, please welcome Delaney Kroll. Hi, Delaney.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Thanks for being here today. All right, my first question. What age did you start playing softball and why?
I started playing when I was 6. My sister played. I would always go to her games and watch her, and I just wanted to be exactly like her.
So tell me, what teams have you played for?
Oh my God, the T-ball team. And then I moved to the travel team for my town. And then I went to a club team, New Jersey Mystics. That team, my dad coached. That team moved to the Jersey Outlaws and then Stars Gold Bun. From when I was 6 to 15, my dad coached me.
And how special was that your dad coached you and to have him by your side? How did that impact your game?
It was kind of annoying. To have him there on the sideline, one bad swing, I'm looking over, oh God, what's gonna happen? But no, it was very supportive though. I just know as soon as I come home, I'm gonna get questions about the game, how did I feel about this or that? So it's very supportive.
Who else has been your biggest influence on your softball career and why?
My hitting coach, John Dawkins, just because I've been hitting with him since I was 6.
You play for two teams right now, this Cinnaminson High School and that national team, Stars Gold Bun out of Williamsburg, Virginia. How in the world do you balance both?
In the fall, it's just Stars Gold. And then winter, we go right into high school season. Stars pick up around beginning of June.
So there's 365 days in a year, right? How many days out of that do you play softball or concentrate on softball?
I take off for Christmas, and I think that's about it. You can always be better than you are right now. So
Take me through a typical day for you.
I wake up at around 6:30 every morning, get dressed for school, go through all my classes. Then we have a 4-hour practice after school, so that's
Practice for four
usually,
hours after school?
yeah, it's a lot.
So after practice, what do you do?
I'll go home, I'll get all my homework done, and then I'll either go hitting or I'll go fielding with my dad.
All right, so talk about Cinnaminson softballs. How has your role this year changed since previous years?
My freshman and sophomore year, I played right field, and I batted third or fifth in the lineup. And then this year, I got moved to first base because it's just what the team needed. Our entire infield turned around, and we just started making double plays, double plays. It was crazy, and everybody on the team became a leader as soon as I stepped in. So it was really cool to see.
Wow, that's impressive that you're able to lead like that. What is that like having that pressure on you?
I like seeing my teammates succeed as much as they like seeing me succeed. So I think it's easy when you have a good support system.
Living in New Jersey, how did you get recruited to play for a national team based out of Virginia?
I started emailing and texting different club coaches in the southern area because I knew that's where I wanted to get my options in. I stumbled upon Stars Gold and I really liked their commits, and then I started texting with their coach. I had a video call with him, and the vibe of our call just kind of felt like my place to be.
What is your upcoming schedule for Stars?
We play in Kansas City, Georgia, the Virginia Stars tournament, St. Louis, and Indiana.
And after that season's done, what happens next?
It's just training to see if I can get recruited.
Speaking about recruiting, let's get into some specifics. You're a right-handed hitter, right-handed thrower. What is your exit velocity coming off the bat?
80.
Okay, that's impressive. How did you build up to that?
I started training with Trey Tolliver at 12. He trains every D1 athlete. I went from down here where I was like barely hitting to like up here and it's like home runs almost every game. Like it's insane.
When the ball comes at you, do you know it's a home run hit?
It depends. Sometimes it's like right off the end of the bat and I gotta really make sure I'm sprinting around the bases. But like sometimes if it's like right on the barrel, I'm just like I already know I can bat flip and just jog it off.
Always love the sound of it. I played softball.
Yeah,
What about your bat swing speed?
mid 60s, I think.
How does that make you feel that you're hitting at a pro level and you're a junior in high school?
It's kind of like shocking because it's like I know that I can be better. So like if I keep going in the rate I'm going, like I just want to imagine what I can do up there.
What's your favorite situation in a game to be in?
Tied in the bottom of the seventh, bases loaded, and a 3-2 count.
Of course. And you hit a home run.
Yeah.
Has that happened to you?
Yes.
Really? Speaking of home runs, as a sophomore, you were the number one 2026 power hitter in New Jersey. What did you think when you got that honor?
I heard my mom knocking on my door. She literally showed me the phone, and I started like jumping up and down. I was like frantic. I did not know what to do.
To see your name listed? How cool.
Yeah, and then I saw like number one, and I was like, "What is going on?"
And how about when you found out you were ranked number 37 on the National Hitter Hot List?
I get this text, and like I almost threw my phone against the wall. I was like, "What is going on right now?"
Even though you are a national ranked player, you're still a teenager, let's face it. What are some things that you do to balance school, to balance your friends and softball?
I try to make sure that I can still hang out with my friends. So like sometimes if that means like cutting like my like hitting or fielding practices after like my high school practice like a little bit shorter, just so I can maintain like an actual healthy social life.
I also understand you're a great student. Straight A's, honor roll. How do you keep that up?
It's hard because I have a lot of tutors. So I have one tutor. She's also a high school softball coach. She tutors me in chem and algebra, which are like my two hardest subjects. And then I always have to make sure my homework's done.
You're a star softball player, you're a star student. How do you handle the pressure?
I feel like if you're prepared, there isn't really any pressure. I've learned like growing up, like you have to be prepared for anything that comes your way.
Is there a player in softball right now that you look up to and that motivates you the most?
Bree Ellis from Arkansas, because she's a hitter, but she also has like a really cool personality. She leads D1 in home runs right now in like every hitting category. The way she hits, like I've tried to like incorporate that to try to hit like her because I've never seen anything like it.
Talking about college, can you tell me about the recruiting process in order to play college ball?
It's very tedious and you just have to keep with it.
And you're in that process right now.
hmm
And how is it for you?
I've gotten a lot of like feedback from a lot of coaches, but we're still uncommitted, but we're looking very vast.
What do you want to study in college?
I would like to study like an exercise science or kinesiology, but lately I've been looking into like a law kind of major just because like I think that's something I'd be good at.
What type of player and person would Delaney Kroll bring to a competitive college team?
Leadership and like a lot of energy, like trying to get everybody to be their best, like bringing everybody up. So, yeah.
Awesome. All right, Delaney, thank you so much for joining us today on High School with SI, and best of luck and everything.
Thank you.